Do you experience chronic knee pain? Are you, like me, one of 10 million adults in the US with knee osteoarthritis? Then this short video is for you. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through 2 easy exercises that can start you on your path to pain-free knees. Plus, at the end of this video, I'll share with you my #1 Tai Chi for knee health tip. It's the key to using Tai Chi movements to restore knee health and enjoy moving again. So you want to stay with me for that. I'm 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁, head instructor at Chicago Tai Chi and author of Tai Chi for Knee Health, the low-impact exercise system for eliminating knee pain. At Chicago Tai Chi, we help adults move their bodies, deeply relax, and achieve vibrant health. And an important part of achieving vibrant health is learning how to care for your knees. One of the special programs I teach at Chicago Tai Chi is Tai Chi for Knee Health. Tai Chi for Knee Health is an easy-to-follow, step-by-step exercise system designed to help you restore knee health, eliminate knee pain, and enjoy moving again. I developed the Tai Chi for Knee Health system based on my own experience in eliminating chronic knee pain with Tai Chi, and from my study of the substantial scientific evidence supporting Tai Chi as an intervention to improve pain and improve physical function in people with knee osteoarthritis. My Tai Chi for Knee Health system has helped thousands of adults across the US and in 13 other countries heal their knees, eliminate pain, and enjoy moving again. The 2 exercises I'll cover in this video form the foundation of my Tai Chi for Knee Health system. Let's turn to those now. Our first exercise is called finding your sweet spot. And let's define the sweet spot. So the sweet spot is that alignment, that positioning, that placement of your knees where the pressure going through your knees is as even and as balanced as you can get it. Your sweet spot. So for starters, stand comfortably. Organize your feet more or less parallel, more or less under your hips. Feel your knees, unlock them. You want your knees a little soft. So you feel a little bounce in your knees. And then just stand up more or less vertical above your feet, not leaning one way or another if you can help it. Let your arms hang comfortably at your sides, balancing the pressures in your feet. Next, bring your mind up to your knees and feel your knees. Now, our knees have a lot of nerve endings in them, and we can get a lot of information from our knees, but most people don't feel their knees unless they hurt. So for starters, get your mind in your knees and feel for the sensation of pressure going through your knees caused by the weight of the body above passing through the joint on the weight of the feet and the floor. Feel for that sense of pressure. Next, we're going to begin to move that pressure just a little bit, and not so it causes any discomfort, but just to begin to move it around. So with the smaller movement of your knees, your pelvis, your torso, move a little pressure toward the front of your knees, just a little. And then with the smaller movement as you can, move that pressure toward the back of your knees. To the front of your knees, just a little, toward the back of your knees. Now to the sides of your knees. To the other side. Now let's make circles. Front, sides, back, sides, front. And you can feel it feels different as that pressure moves around. You can feel it move to different places. Now next, position your knees and your body above your knees so the pressure inside your knees is as even and as balanced as you can get it. That's your sweet spot. Let's try that again. Now move a little pressure forward, move a little pressure to one side, move a little pressure back. Move a little pressure to the other side, to the front of the knees. Then we'll change directions to one side, to the back, to the other side, to the front, and now balance that pressure in your knees, finding your sweet spot. And most of us are not used to positioning our knees so that the pressure is even and as balanced as we can get it going through the joint. And it takes some practice to do that. First, while standing, and next through increasingly dynamic movement. And now we're going to practice being in our sweet spot through another movement in our next exercise. Our second exercise, which comes right out of the Tai Chi for Knee Health program, we call the weight shift plus sweet spot. So for starters, put a foot forward. And now you can put your hands on your abdomen. And we're going to begin to do a very functional movement, shifting weight. So move a little with a little weight forward, shift weight back, shift weight forward, shift weight back. Depending on what's going on in your knees, if shifting all your weight forward causes discomfort, then shift weight less. Same on the back leg. If shifting all your weight to the back leg causes discomfort, then just make your weight shift smaller. You can make your stance smaller. Find a weight shift that you can do pain-free. Next, remember what it felt like to be on your sweet spot. Now, as you shift weight forward, try and stay on the sweet spot. Shift weight back. Try and feed that increasing pressure into the sweet spot. Shift weight forward, staying on your sweet spot. Shift weight back, staying on your sweet spot. For most of us, we haven't done this before until we get this kind of training, so it might be new. So it can help to slow down, take your time, and feel that pressure increase as you shift weight, and continue to work to maintain the alignment, the positioning of your knees so that the weight shift goes into your sweet spot and then right through the foot into the floor, rather than concentrating more on one side of the knee or the other. And it's that concentration of pressure on one side of the knee or the other that can aggravate arthritic tissue or other conditions. And by balancing the pressure, even as you increase it and decrease it as you shift weight, you can alleviate that extra force that goes into a deteriorated area in your knee, thereby reducing the irritation and pain that would result. Shift weight back, change your stance, shift weight back, get on your sweet spot, then shift weight forward, feeding the weight shift into your sweet spot so that the pressure going through your knee is as even and as balanced as you can get it. Another physiological consequence of this little exercise is that the knee joint is compressing and releasing, compressing and releasing. And that can stimulate secretion of synovial fluid into the joint, so you get a little more lubrication. This weight shift also is muscular work. So the muscles and connective tissue around the knee, with time and practice, get more tone. They get stronger from this simple exercise. So there's a lot of bang in your buck for the weight shift plus the sweet spot. And in my Tai Chi for Knee Health system, we include a weight shift in most of the movements that we do. Shift weight forward, shift weight back, and now let's finish. Stand comfortably and organize your alignments. Align your knees so that you're on the sweet spot. There you go. 2 simple Tai Chi for Knee Health exercises that can start you on the path toward pain-free knees. Now, for my #1 Tai Chi for Knee Health tip: stop moving in ways that hurt your knees. I didn't say stop moving. To the contrary, the right kind of exercise is essential for restoring knee health. Extensive research shows that Tai Chi may be the best exercise for improving knee pain and regaining function. But to reduce and eventually eliminate chronic knee pain, especially from knee osteoarthritis, you'll need to stop moving in ways that hurt your knees. For most of us that have lived with chronic knee pain, that's challenging. We're used to pushing through the pain. In my Tai Chi for Knee Health program, I teach people to pay attention to those pain signals and adjust how you move to reduce and eventually eliminate that pain. That helps create an environment in and around the knee joint that promotes healing, an essential step in restoring knee health. To learn more about how you can eliminate pain and reclaim your active life with Tai Chi for knee health training, check the description below this video for links to resources.